Silverstone, hallowed ground.
Not turning me on, are you?
Yeah, mate.
Pretty sure it's 120 wide.
Vents, that vent. Hey, look, it's the sky. Look, no different. And takes years off it. Is that a tomato? SVC in what?
That's the word.
Ah.
Feels good, yeah.
Well, it'll be here next year because the other build won't.
Not turning me on, are you?
Yeah, mate. But the engine, tell us about the engine, man.
Engine, it's an LS1,
Yeah.
5.7 litre V8,
Yeah.
out of a Corvette C1.
C1, yeah.
2000, 1999, 2000.
Right.
Aluminium block. Normal, it would have been 345 brake horsepower from Corvette.
Yeah.
It's got new pistons.
So you built it as well, yeah?
Yeah, it's completely rebuilt.
Nice.
New
Cams, lumpy cams?
Not that lumpy.
Okay.
It's got the LS7 cam in
Right,
it.
so just a bit
it's
more, but not
fast
like
road.
drag car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now it produces 451 brake horsepower.
How much torque though?
517. So there's more torque than there is
A lot
actual
more torque, yeah.
So it's actually
Beautiful.
once it's tuned, it should be around about 475.
Nice, but against the torque, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the noise.
Yeah, and I've got plans to stick, it's called a Mac Daddy supercharger on top of it, which will give us another 50% brake horsepower. So we're knocking on the head of sort of 600.
Hell's bells, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That, in engineering terms, is regarded as a lot.
It is.
It is. That would be mental. That's the long-term plan. You're definitely going to go ahead with that, then,
Yeah. Well, I've done that,
Yeah.
and I've sort of researched it enough that I know, as you can see,
Yeah.
that the distance between the top of the
you've got
intake
enough.
and here, that goes, and then the supercharger sits in there. That
it goes
might have to
directly
go,
into
but it should still sit underneath the bonnet.
Yeah. How good is that? That's awesome, isn't it? That's epic, man. I'll follow that build, and I'd be interested to see it. Definitely.
Well, it's all on the 350 Club. All the bits and pieces I've actually done so far.
Okay, nice one, brother. Nice one. Cool.
Just like the appearance of it, really.
It is. It's really cool. So, who did you get to do the vinyl for you?
There's a company called Modified Decals.
Right.
They're based in Colorado.
Nice. Anything other than well, it's obvious.
I've
But
had it since 2016,
Yeah.
so I bought it from a dealer. It was a
what,
demo.
drug dealer?
Yeah.
Lexus boys, isn't it?
Lexus.
Sorry, man. Just a joke.
It's all right. So yeah, I just happened to be passing it, saw it, and thought that's outrageous. I've
Yeah.
not seen an Orange Lexus before.
No, definitely. It's the first
And,
one I've seen in the flesh.
Yeah, and it's in the F Sport variant. This was a stock option.
Oh, right.
So the dealer had ordered it as a kind of showroom.
Yeah, of
you
course.
know, kind of
Yeah,
like
yeah, window filler.
Yeah,
Yep.
and they'd had it about 6 months, and they put it outside, and I happened to go by and went, I really like the look of that, and it just grew on me. So I went and spoke to them about it, and I got a really good deal on this one. So it came stock, and then really I've just sort of cosmetically done a few bits to it. So like you've seen, the decal, chrome deleted.
Yeah.
I imported a body kit from a company called Nia Autosports in the States. So this is from Miami.
Okay.
There's a big market in the States for the
Yeah.
RC, and there's loads of parts that you can buy, but obviously it's the cost of importing it.
Yeah.
But this company in particular, they colour code everything, so you give them that, so it comes.
You give them factory colour code, and then they match it up.
Yeah, they match
it's
it
a
up.
spot on match, I got to say, mate.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not like every angle you look at the car, there's always a slightly different shade of orange, particularly in the sun anyway.
Paddle shifter stock, have you changed them?
Paddle shifters came as stock, but then I put extenders on.
Oh, nice, okay.
And that's,
I like
it just
that.
makes
Looks
that a
nice.
little bit, it kind of looks nice, but actually it's quite practical as well. It just makes them a little bit more accessible. And then just a few little carbon bits, just to kind of...
and the exclusive JDM?
Yes. Met them last year at Yukushi, and yeah, they seem like a good bunch. And I went to. We go to Yukishi every year. And,
You're going this next weekend?
Yeah.
I'll see you on the Saturday.
Oh, brilliant!
So I went last year, and I did that Yukishi, the one at the British Motor Museum.
That was awesome.
That was epic.
Incredible.
What a show, wasn't it?
And you have to say, you know, Nigel's organised. I mean,
he's a lovely bloke.
Next week will be the 4th show that he's organised during this whole pandemic, and you
Right.
have to say it's just been a godsend.
We'll be there.
We'll be
Camping over for the weekend.
Definitely.
So I've got to make. I've got my best mate. I passed a few years ago. His son's coming up to see me. I haven't seen him for like years because of lockdown and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I think I'd take him down on the Saturday. He's definitely he's a Ford guy,
Right.
Because his dad was RS
Right.
boys, and also big Mercs. He's got a big Lexus Barge and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's a big car show. We've got to try and ring as many out this year as we can, and it's all good for it. Nigel deserves the support. He's a
just
lovely
been-
guy.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
so-
And like I said, in terms of what he's organised and managed to put on,
That's amazing, isn't
and
it?
each show is individual as well, so
Yes.
no doubt this one will be different.
Yeah.
But the show
I mean, last
we did,
one, a shed turned up. Remember?
It
It was so
did,
funny.
it did. No,
Brilliant
it's really
stuff,
good.
man.
And,
But
but the weekender looks like it'll be amazing again. Hopefully the weather
It
will
should
be,
hold, fingers crossed, should
I
hold.
think so, mate.
Beautiful.
So,
Well, I'll see you there then, yeah?
Good stuff.
Nice one.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Cool, man.
Says it's about 6 hours to do the spark plugs. Yeah, 4 spark. Yeah, to do spark.
RS
So I've had 8. I do the engine now on the side for work.
So it's a 3.8. So that's bigger than the 370 engine. 3.8. Ah.
Chris loves that. That's well good.
We're in royalty, aren't we, eh? How many in the country? 2. Was that in Banzai magazine about 3 years ago?
It was maybe Gary's one. It was in Banzai. He's had this for about 5 years. I've just had this for about 10 months.
Okay, so Gary, because you and him are the guys with the 2 of these in the country.
Yeah.
How good? How does that make you feel?
It's nice. Nice to
Yeah,
drive.
how nice? How nice?
It feels good, yeah.
So have you driven down from Scotland today?
Yeah.
So with the weather up there, still happy
Still happy.
because
yeah.
you have this,
Yes. Brilliant.
mate. So that's a cure to Scotland, isn't it?
That's it.
Mate, I'm
That's
Welsh.
why-
We're
that's
talking
why
about the
I'm doing
weather. You know what I
Scotland.
mean? Same thing, innit? So where's he based?
He's in Aberdeen.
So both of them in Scotland.
Yeah, he's in
Oh
Aberdeen.
wow.
He's bought an R34 GTR now, so
Yeah, just wreck that.
he's extra.
Keep this really.
Well, he keeps them both really nice. But yeah, I've got this and a couple others that I'm toying with just now.
So
got a wide body.
wide body. Yeah.
It's having a V8 in it.
Really?
Yeah.
Check him out on YouTube.
It's been a few
Seriously?
Imagine race build.
Oh wow.
He might be dead before it's actually finished.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair
He's
enough.
working
Fair
himself
enough.
into the ground.
Next show season, that's it.
Yeah, marketing.
Do you know what?
marketing,
I see a lot
right
of builds where
between
they
your
say
Yeah.
it's going to be ready next year.
eyes. Next year.
Is it ready? Next
He's
year.
going
Next
to
year.
be here next year.
Be here next year.
Oh, you bring it here, are you, next year?
Yeah, I forget if it's ready.
Next year.
Should be ready for the spring.
So, did you do the lights yourself? Is that the only thing done, or did it come like that?
No, I changed the lights over and
Yeah.
the titanium exhaust.
Which one?
Muse.
Amuse. Yeah.
Everything else is as is.
Well, there's no need really to do anything to it, is there?
No, I don't want to. It's going to just sit in the garage till I retire.
Yeah.
Sell it, sell it.
And use it to retire when you lose your legs to diabetes, because that happens in Scotland a lot, right?
So here.
Or heart conditions, that kind of stuff. So when you can't drive and you're dead, you sell it.
Stuff.
That's it, man. I mean, you got kids.
Yes.
They're chuffed.
Yeah, they're young, and yeah, that's why my build's not finished yet.
It's modified.
It's modified. I gotta say, props though. Never seen one in the flesh. I saw pictures the other in Banzai magazine about 3 years ago, and it was like you'd be lucky to see another one. And it was like, well, we'd be at all the shows, and we said, well, of course, nothing happened that year, and then we had 2 years of nothing because of fucking lockdown and stuff, innit? That's royalty though, mate. That, innit?
Thank you very much.
Never seen one in the flesh. Unlikely to see one again until we bump into you or the other guy.
Well, it'll be here next year because the other build won't.
I had to go
Burn.
and say that, didn't I?
Bob's always there with the line, and him laughing. Look, drops a bomb, walks off.
Down goes the mic.
Down goes the mic.
It's not going to beat that. It's not going to
But-
beat that.
Nice one.
the
Props,
wide-
mate. Lovely car.
man.
The wide,
Excellent.
the wide one.
Really nice bits on it. And I then put it on air, put it on the raised wheels.
So what air have you got on it?
So the 3P.
3P. What about the other one? Tell me about it in a minute, because you've got to do both, right? It's a double interview.
So put it on the raise, put a few bits of carbon on it.
Did you import the raise yourself, or did you get them through an agent?
No, actually through VIP Motorsports. They happen to have some in stock. I ran it like that for a while, till about January of this year.
Yes,
and then I went to see Kream Developments.
Look at it, yeah.
And we discussed, I was just going to do a paint change to begin with.
Yeah. What colour was it to start with?
Sorry?
What colour was it to start with?
It was grey.
It was grey, right.
It was grey.
Yeah.
And then we talked through the different kits, and it ended up being, go for their widest kit. So this is actually the wide, as far as I'm aware, the widest GTR kit that's available on the market in the world. So,
right.
Yeah.
Wow,
she
man.
is very wide.
So was that bespoke then?
So they've got, there is one in America,
right.
There's a white one in America. Kream have also built a blue one as well, and then the owner Cash has got a black one. So they're all Type 3s.
Right.
So they do a smaller kit, which is a Type 2, and obviously they do some standard bits as well. But this is the Type 3, this is their
Do you know how wide her dimension is?
I'm pretty sure it's 120 wide on the rear.
120?
Yes. Pretty sure that's right. Cash.
She's not skinny anyway, you know what I'm saying? They're a thick girl.
So that tunnel,
yeah.
I was like, can I go another way? No, you have to go through.
Oh mate, you must be so close.
That was very scary. I saw the Lamborghini colours, the pinks and purples.
Is it
really,
the Lambo purple?
It's not, it's custom.
So
Cash mixed it all up for me. I saw a couple of different colours, but this is the one that I went for.
Are you happy with them? Would you drop props, or would you say, they could have done more for me?
No,
or did they bend over?
They have done a fantastic job. Like
it looks
they literally
amazing.
have built my dream car.
Oh, that's so awesome. How long have you had this in your mind though? Because going from here, we'll go into this in a minute, going from that little clunker to, I can't kill it as a dream, R32, man. Anyway, to this, wow.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
When did your car history start? Because this is top of the pile.
So my brother is really into his JDM cars. Right. He's got S14s, he's got S15s, he used to go drifting with it. Actually crashed my Supra drifting, sad time.
But, props. I crashed my Supra drifting. That's such a cool
I gave it a go.
drop.
But I stick with four-wheel drive now. Went to Kream and told them this is what I'd like. Stick all the carbon you can put on it. Make it ping.
And they made your dream.
They
Last
have
props to the guys. There's no better advert than that, is there?
Like
Do you know what I mean?
I said to them,
how are you finding the air ride? Is that good? Is it
no, it's
automatic adjusting, so it's like active?
It's not it doesn't have the H system on it.
Okay.
But no, all good. I mean, I couldn't get anywhere with this kit without the airlift. So it's an absolute lifesaver, really.
Yeah, I'm static, so I know those problems.
I mean, I always used to be. Obviously, this used to be static. But yeah, it's just so much easier to get around. We're rural, and it just wouldn't work for us without the airlift.
If there's anything with what you've done, is there anything you've done differently or would change?
I don't think so. The wheels, so at the moment, my wheels are abroad. I've actually got black wheels ordered.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure on the black.
Cash let me borrow these, and actually I absolutely love them.
But your calipers?
Kream again, they are pink chrome. So they chrome them and then they painted over them. So they do some really, really nice stuff.
And you got that set of wheels, which what's the retail? 3K, 4K for those?
I don't, because they're lent to me. So I don't
but
actually
what would they be?
I would imagine,
at least
they're forged.
And they lent you those
because
that's how good Kream are.
Because they're very good, and they wanted me to be able to drive my car because I was getting sad about not being able to drive my car.
Well, there you go. I mean, I gotta say.
And actually,
it works so well.
I was really worried, and I was saying to Cash, no, Rose Gold's going to clash, but it does look really good.
It really does.
So I trust him on that. And there was a lot of bits, you know, as much as I chose things myself, Cash very much advised me on what they built a lot of cars.
Of course.
They know what looks good.
Yeah.
So originally my bonnet was just carbon. They've painted that. They put all the vent.
So look around the front, Vents. That vent.
That is a vent.
That
yeah,
vent.
actually,
And
yes.
that I'm loving the cutaway.
Yeah, so as far as I'm aware, Cash, they were trying to go for like a hypercar design. So this is the Type 3, and they wanted to sort of follow a hypercar sort of essence.
That's awesome.
And then this is completely carbon. Well, the front bumper, the rear bumper, and all the arches are carbon. And this is
I gotta say,
completely carbon bonnet. But they put obviously details in that. That took Cash a long time.
Yeah, I can imagine, because what a lot of guys do with the carbon is just like wrap them, but that's painted.
That car also had this pinstripe detail, and when I saw it, I went up there and I said, please, can you do that on my car? And people actually go up and touch it and think it's a wrap.
They touch your car?
Yeah, they do touch my car.
All right, just for the record, no touching cars.
Don't touch
ever,
the car.
Ever.
But it's not a wrap, it's because the front bumper is carbon, so they put this pinstripe detail in it.
I gotta say, it is banging.
Thank you.
I'm thinking, honestly, thinking of all the guys I follow, even in the US and stuff, I reckon that's it, man. I'm not joking. It's the widest I've seen. It's not a caricature. It is just so tied together.
Yeah. And she gets driven.
Say.
She doesn't sit in the garage.
Yeah,
she can't fit in the garage.
Yeah.
So she gets driven. And she's on top 10 today. So even better.
I mean, I'd say top 5, mate. Seriously, what I've seen, and we've seen most cars today, I'd say top 5. And that's the best GTR I think I've seen, honestly. You know Fresh Kicks, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I reckon that's better than his. Do you know what I mean? I mean, he's only M+, right? And it's a different kind of thing.
Yeah.
But that next to Fresh Kicks, every day, you know, out kicks the kicks, man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Thank you.
So, click, interview number 2, your R32.
My R32.
Which I filmed at Daikoku Nights last Wednesday.
Yes.
That you gave it to your friend just to drive.
Yes.
Must be a good friend.
Mike looks after
not
it very well.
Not asking any questions.
No.
But to leave this to anyone, I gotta say, I watched her start up, I watched her stand up, and I watched her pull off. Mate, I was rubbing my legs. Tell us about this.
So I bought this 4 years ago from a guy in England, so it had already been imported.
Yeah.
The guy was just moving on to something else.
Yeah.
It was, what did it have on it? Nothing. Basically.
Nothing. Stock.
It was stock. It had a map, but it was an awful map. But to be honest,
my favourite wheels, by the way, ever.
So that was the first thing I did on it. Was got new wheels. And to be honest, I'd like to do a respray on it.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like
colour change?
No, not colour change. Just tidy it up a little bit. But you know, if you don't look too closely.
Hang on. Yeah, which bit's tidying up though? I'm not seeing much. I mean, I'm standing next to it. You know what I mean?
That's the roof.
Yeah.
It's a little bit thin. But apart from that, it's not too bad.
Look, that's the sky. What? See the sky.
The
sky. Look, it's the sky. Look, no difference. Do you know what I mean?
Difference.
I mean, it's the eye of a critical eye.
So yeah, wheels was first. Then I started buying carbon bits for it. I got that bonnet last year, so it used to have the same as the one next to it.
Okay.
But I went to
I do.
I have no idea, and that's why I spot it.
Which one is this? Is it white now?
This is Steven.
Steven.
Yes. So Steven carbon. And it has actually, I know.
From America?
Yes, from America. Right. Carbon dash as well. So that was quite a nice touch. But a lot of this was bought last year. It's got the ab plug front splitter and ab plug diffuser as well. And it only went onto air at Christmas.
Really?
Yeah, and I upgraded the headlights. So they're 78 works.
Yes.
And they
I tell you something, that freshens the car and takes years off it.
You can't see very well with standard headlights.
No.
So they've really worked well.
Oh, that is
so Link ECU, Orange Developments did all the tuning on it, so it's running just over 500. Obviously, I'm still on twin turbos, so I can't go any more than that. But I'm happy with that.
That's fair enough.
It picks up well.
Have a quick look inside, because it was dark at Daikoku.
Mike's got the keys.
Okay.
Sorry, he's wandered off with them.
I'll see if I can get in from this side. It was tinted, isn't it? So
it is tinted, I'm afraid. Whether you can go in forward.
Oh, we're getting a little bit. Yeah. If you stand there, you give me some shade, I can actually see inside.
Yeah.
There you go, stand there, that's perfect. So there's the dash. Beautiful.
Yeah, got some
And
nardy
carbon.
bits,
Oh, yes,
bright
mate.
seats.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So did you get the seats in as well?
Yes, seats as well.
Where'd
so,
you get those from?
America.
Right, imported them directly?
Yes.
Who do you use, or did you get a company to do that with?
So most of my Japanese parts are RHD Japan.
Right.
And then
Do you
I'm
deal
trying to
direct?
think- Yes.
Right, okay.
Yeah, and then I think those came from. Oh, I'm trying to remember now. It was an English company, and they obviously imported
They got them
imported
for
them for me. But yeah, they were quite awake because they got the Venus back on.
Yeah. So bright seats, man. Oh,
Yeah.
oh. Bright seats to car harnesses.
They've got some really nice black ones over there, actually.
Yeah, yeah.
So
it's
I
not an
have
engine testing.
tracked this car once
Yeah.
before it was on air.
Yeah.
I broke quite a lot of things.
Did you?
2 radiators blew that day.
Oh, man.
So it was a good experience, but I think it's a lot of maintenance, isn't
Yeah.
it? Especially
Yeah,
on an older car.
definitely.
So, which is a new upgrade, is the Tomei exhaust.
Yeah, Tommy. Is that a Tommy dog?
Yeah,
It
and-
is. It is.
It's
So,
not.
do you have any other car plans?
No, to be honest, it's just I feel like I've done this as
Yeah.
much as I want to.
Yeah.
The 35's done,
Ah,
so
it's fucking amazing.
it is literally just enjoy them.
It's spaceship, the front of that spaceship, though, it really is. The guy you lent it to again the other day,
Mike, yeah.
He showed me the rolling shots of it going down the motor, right? And like you just like that, and I'm going, I never want to be a woman so much in my life. I want to be you.
I can't go down. I go anywhere, and you
Yeah.
get about 5 rolling videos of you going anywhere. But it's quite nice to have the photos.
Yeah,
so.
100%. But it's absolute testament to the effort and stuff you put in. The guys,
Yeah.
bodywork guys.
Yeah.
Joe, what can I say? Props, mate. Thank you so much for your time. Boom. Thank you very much. Legend. Also very good. Legendary. Beautiful.
And here's Mike.
Mike, mate, there's the man. Mate, I've asked what your name is about 100 times. I just couldn't get it.
Michael.
Mike, do you want the inside quickly?
Yeah,
Can you
definitely.
unlock the car quickly for me?
Perfect. Just done a great interview, man. She's cracking, isn't she? Absolutely fantastic. That's absolutely amazing, man. Yeah, so thanks a million. The Zeds, we won best single make stand today, and that's good. And Julie's like, you got to go to the fast car stand because Mike and Joe. See, our short-term memory's fucked. I've been dropping my head so many times. My short-term memory and names is rubbish. I know cars and I know regs because I read regs. And I remember them, and I can see stuff. Names come in, go out.
Yeah.
Short-term memory stuff.
No.
But yeah, what a fucking car! Close up, man.
I told you it's
a spaceship.
Told you
Top
it's
10,
something else.
robbed, mate. Top 5.
Yeah.
Top 5, no question.
Yeah, it is something special, 100%.
And the
It
wheels
just works.
really
Everything
go with
on
it.
it works.
Everything. The rose gold,
Yeah.
the Brembos.
Yeah.
That is just.
And surprisingly, when you drive it, it doesn't feel.
Doesn't feel like spaceship. Yeah.
No. When you're going slow,
Big.
it is a massive car. It feels
Yeah.
massive.
Yeah.
But when you're actually going on the
Again,
road,
he said.
Yeah.
it doesn't feel overly big. It was nice to drive it.
Yeah. But
Very nice. A little bit nervous at first, but
a little bit.
you know,
Flipping heck.
I drove it before it
Yeah,
was
before
wide
we got
body,
done.
and
But now it's wide body. It's huge, man, isn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely huge.
you just got to be very aware.
Yeah. So out of the two, though, if someone say, right, quick spin now, what will we have? That one or that one? Tricky,
That
right?
one is so much more raw.
Yeah.
This one,
Just
you can
refined.
it's just comfy. Like
Super
right now,
car stuff, innit?
I'm aching.
Yeah.
I would much prefer to just drive this home right now
Yeah.
because it's just so it's
Just
luxury.
easy, isn't it? Yeah, luxury car.
You know,
but super performance. Well,
yeah.
hyper performance, isn't it?
Yeah, but when it comes to like say the sound, they both sound amazing. But
Yeah.
the sound of this with the titanium system.
Yeah. Tommy, man,
It's
just
quite-
rumbling away. It's
quite a
sound
nice sound.
absolutely awesome. Okay.
I did have a look actually on your videos the other day.
Oh, yeah?
And you was at Daikoku, not the last one,
Yeah.
the one before that.
Yes, yes.
And I actually had my S15 there. It's on your video.
Ah, mate!
So you did see it.
Boom,
you
see?
Did see it.
Right,
yeah.
props for watching. Thanks, man.
Yeah, I had
Appreciate
a
that.
look and quite good.
I actually interviewed Adam C today.
Oh.
Yeah. You were down at Diddley Squad the other day with the Banzai guys. And he goes, yeah, how do you know that? I have my contacts. And he's like,
Yeah.
what now? And then it's like, I thought you'd be riding along with those guys, you know,
Yeah,
because he
yeah.
gets some really good passenger
Yeah.
seat rides and stuff.
He does.
But I did a 20-minute chat with him and Chloe and stuff. It was like lovely. So
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Funny guy. I love it.
Like I said, your car. Which one was yours? Just remind me, because I remember the video.
S15, the number plate is S15 watts.
That's it. S15. What?
That's the one.
That's it. That's it.
That's the
nice.
one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
cracking,
not
small
long
world,
had
isn't
it?
it?
But yeah,
I'm
I can't
loving
wait to
bumping
start
into
working
people,
on it.
man.
Yeah.
Loving bumping into people.
Yeah, it's good.
Exclusive JDM stuff. Did you got a little
I
thing?
haven't. Yes, I've got a card.
Yeah.
I haven't checked it out yet.
Definitely
but
check it out.
yeah,
They
I've got
got best club stand,
yes, so
which
fair
is
play.
awesome. So
Yeah.
it's a thing, and
Yeah.
hundreds of people flocked over.
Yeah,
Be
that's
part of
really
it 'cause
good.
you're a diamond geezer, mate. And
Right.
I love
Yeah.
Test 15.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. Props,
That's
brother.
it. Yeah. Cheers,
Nice
mate.
one. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Oh, that's